Hello folks, after not so many successes trying to fish ponds, we are back at Monona Bay, well, North Bay anyways. Came here because there's a lot of available holes and I don't have to dig them because my auger sucks. It takes me an hour to dig like a foot hole. Getting a new auger this weekend, and any donations of augers or blades of the laser strike type would actually help, so welcome to donate. Anyways, we've got a couple of holes. Let's get our baits in there and see what we can get. Got a nice hole there. I think it's about 4 or 5 feet deep, deep enough for bluegills. Yesterday when I was at the small pond, all the bluegills honestly seemed to be at a place that was not as deep. It was like 2 or 3 foot, but we had a bunch of gills there, so I'm hoping this is the same case, and I'm hoping I get some gills here. The North Bay does actually have more fish that are not gills, so I'm excited for that too. I got the green stands these days. It's a little bit better than the other ones I was using. Places in Madison didn't really have them, so I had DNS order them for me. They're working pretty well, but getting bites here is kind of difficult. Not that many people getting bites. Maybe we have to wait until a little bit later when the sun starts going down a little bit. Hopefully these holes actually produce. Haven't seen too many catches on all of Monona Bay so far. Some people are like leaving. Look at what we have here. I think we got one. Just gotta change holes until you find a good hole. It's the whole thing about ice fishing. I think it's a bluegill, but you know, hoping for a crappie one day, but usually don't bite until dusk. But I found a good hole, or a series of holes at least. So there we go. Oh, that's a nice one. It's a fat one. Not the biggest one I've caught, but not too bad. Not too bad. Look at that. Look at that. Healthy 8-incher. Healthy 8-incher. It's a really nice one. Got an 8-incher. Not really hunting for food, so I'm gonna let this guy go. Maybe there's a pounder somewhere in there. Struggling to get free. There you go. All right, let's try that again. I really want to do some pond videos, especially on the ponds where I know there's a lot of carp, but there are not pre-made holes there and I need a better auger, so that's why I'm trying to buy myself a laser strike one. See if I can get one on Facebook Market. But if you want to donate me one, that's very much welcome. It would definitely help my fishing adventures. I think we got another one. This hole is a gold mine. Oh, this one's biting really fiercely. I don't know if I can get this thing off the loop. Yep, I did. All right, let's reel it in. This hole's good. This one's fighting more fiercely than the other one. Oh, that's another good one. I wonder if it's the same one. I think this one's slightly smaller though. Oh, there you go. It's a good hole right there. Another bluegill. Fierce and hungry. Fierce and hungry. All right, see ya, bluegill. There you go. 3 spikes worth of bait. Tracks the fish really good. They're hungry. They are very, very hungry indeed. Now let's put this back in there and maybe we'll get something else besides a bluegill. I really want like a crappie or a bass or something, but I know Monona Bay is more like the bluegill location. All right, I'm gonna grab my stuff over there and head over to these better holes here. The holes closer to shore aren't producing anything, but these here, where I'm fishing here, they got fish. I think these fish want to pull my pole in. Oh, definitely, right there. You see that? Oh yeah, that's a good one. I just wish there was something else. Like, I think if it was a carp, it would really pull my pole in, which is what I'm kind of afraid of. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's a big one. I think nope, it's still there. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Be a dinner plate size one too. It's a good gill. All right, another bluegill, my friends, another bluegill. That's another. It's a nice one right there. This hole is delivering. However, he gets to go back. See ya, fish. All right, it's actually get this back in the hole. Today's been okay. I mean, the first couple of holes didn't really give me anything, but you know, can't have them all. But these couple of holes, there's something else. Let me tell you. There we go. Getting it back in there. When I get that better auger, folks, the pond fishing is gonna get so much better. Right now, can't really do anything because it takes me too long to dig one of the holes. But when I get that better auger, man, you better believe it, it catches some good fish. By the way, I need to ask you guys, are spikes actually effective for like crappies and perch and stuff? Because Those are the only things I've actually gotten a bite on. I've tried minnows a couple of times and they never really get a bite from me. So are they like, you know, if I want to catch like bass, crappie, perch, other panfish, is it good to stick with spikes or do I need to go with something else? Ah, the good hole keeps delivering. It's another one on. I wasn't really pulling until I pulled back. Didn't really realize anything was on here until now. But there's a lot of bluegill in this area. I can tell that's a decent, oh, that's a good one too. Eventually I'll catch a 1-pounder. But that day may not be today, but that's a good 8-incher, 7-8-incher again. A lot of dinner gills here. But yeah, it's just one hole. You gotta just find that magic hole. It's the 4th one out of this hole. Ah, the good hole keeps delivering. It's another one on. I wasn't really pulling until I pulled back. Didn't really realize anything was on here until now. But there's a lot of bluegill in this area. I can tell that's a decent, oh, that's a good one too. Eventually I'll catch a 1-pounder. But that day may not be today, but that's a good 8-incher, 7-8-incher again. A lot of dinner gills here. But yeah, it's just one hole. You gotta just find that magic hole. It's the 4th one out of this hole. All these look about the same size. I wonder if it isn't the same ones biting over and over again. That'd be kind of funny. All right, let's get this back in. There you go, fish. You know, it's not like the other holes don't bite. They just don't hook as well. This hole, the fish actually hook, which is what we need because we need to catch some fish. But I wish there were bigger fish and more glorious fish than bluegills, like walleyes. Don't really want a pike to bite because it'd probably slice right through the string. I don't think my rod is heavy enough for pike. But like a small bass or even a big bass, I think I can handle. Just gotta play it carefully. The promised hole has gotten another one. This hole is a gold mine for gills. It's weird because when I do this, I'll pretty much get all my fish from like one hole. Generally, I know another one's hitting over there, but I can't quite get it. All right, let's get this in. There we go. Oh, it's fighting pretty hard, but I got it. Oh, that's a big one too. Oh, that's a really fat one. Nice bluegill. Nice one right there. Oh, that might be one of the biggest ones today, or the biggest one today. All right, nice bluegill. Nice bluegill. This one might get one too. I had a big hit, but I'm not sure if it's still, oh, it's still on. Oh yeah, I was just trying to release that one. This one's smaller though. All right, finally one from another hole. That's like 6 for today. Very, very nice bluegill. This one might get one too. I had a big hit, but I'm not sure if it's still, oh, it's still on. Oh yeah, I was just trying to release that one. This one's smaller though. All right, finally one from another hole. That's like 6 for today. Very, very nice bluegill. It's a very nice fat one. It's gonna go back in the hole. See you, Gil. All right, we're gonna use the big pole on this hole, and then gonna use the smaller pole and the thing on the other hole because this one produced fish and that one keeps on getting bites, but I think the pole is a little too big, so we're going to use a smaller pole over there and hopefully get something. I think we got something here on the other hole. As soon as I changed, yeah, we did. There's a fish in there. It's fighting pretty hard too. Oh yeah, it's changing and that's actually a decent one. I'm surprised it didn't bite the other one. Oh, there we go. Another bluegill. Basically just getting them like crazy here. Bluegillish fish. All right, they're starting to bite everywhere now. Dusk, that's the time to come, folks. It's time to come. Hurry up, bluegill, go down. All right, folks. It's time to get more fish here, and we're just gonna let this string down again and hopefully get more fish. That's how you kind of get the right depth here. Pretty sure we got another one. Pretty sure we got another one. So hopefully we can get one here. Oh, this one's a smaller one, I think. It doesn't feel as heavy. It's all right. It's not as big as the other ones, but I'll take it. Take it. All right, need to strengthen up my thing a little bit and just take it out. All right, there we go. Another bluegill. It's like 8th or 9th one today. Hopefully we, as the sun sets, we can get some crappie or something, but it's been a pretty good fishing day today. All right, let's get this guy back in the hole. So many gills here, you'd think there'd be like some muskies here or something. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. All right, folks, let's drop this back in the hole. Drop this back in the hole. You know, I'm just stocking up with more and more spikes, hoping to attract a bigger fish. If I get like, they sold gigantic spikes, like spikes the size of like, you know, earthworms. I bet I could attract more fish, but spikes don't grow that big, I don't think. And that would like, essentially I think they're fly larvae, so essentially like if I did that, I feel like there'd be gigantic flies, and I definitely don't want that. Very good fishing day indeed. Just that, unfortunately, haven't caught anything besides gills yet. I really want to catch something besides a bluegill. Maybe I'll just try like on Lake Monona proper, like next week or something. And I think like I'll probably be able to get some walleyes with the minnows or something. Drop by DNS to get some bait first, and then, you know, just come back here and get some fish. In terms of bait shops, I think I live closest to DNS, so I go there. But I go to Dorrance if I'm going to like Sauk City. Then I'll stop at Wilderness too if I'm in Sauk City or something. And then if I'm going to Baraboo, I try to find something up there. Although I don't think there's a big bait shop that's cheap in Baraboo. In the Dells, there's a lot of options though. So, you know, I see, you know, maybe 20 people out on the ice today. Pretty good day to come out and fish. About 40 something degrees, 50 degrees at its height, but 40 something degrees now. I think this one over here has a fish. Yep, there's the heaviness. They're not pulling that hard though. Well, they pull when I start pulling, but when I don't pull, they don't really pull. But it's another bluegill. That's a big one too. Oh, healthy sized gills, man. Looking for dinner. Probably caught enough for dinner. There you go. Another nice bluegill. All right, guys. Let's get this, like, see that? My hand is about 8 1/4. That's like 8 1/2 inch gill right there. Very nice. See ya. All right, let's lower this back down. Man, a lot of good stuff today. Just not, I need to get into like some true ice fishing for like big fish soon. Not these just bluegills. I mean, they're cool, and a lot of people do ice fish for gills, but I mean, not that much fun for me to catch smaller fish. I need glorious fish. I think that's gonna be it for today. We caught about 10 fish. I think I got a couple more bites than that, but it's getting dark. I gotta go to Chinese New Year dinner sometime around 6, so it's about half an hour until then. So I'm gonna call it a day. I really think that today was successful, but I'm still a little bit upset that I didn't catch anything else besides bluegills. But I'll be out on some other ponds, hoping to catch some bass, some carp. If you guys have any tactics to catch bass and carp under the ice using whatever bait, let me know. Because when I get that auger and I can actually drill a hole in like 5 minutes, oh, we'll be trying. That does it for today, so thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, hit the bell notifications button, drop a comment for algorithmic purposes, and I will see you guys later.